So yeah, you can tell on the bottom left there as it fades away. I did the gifts again. Full approval. Let's talk to both of them again.
What's on your mind?
Is there something that we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
In a sense?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead.
Huh.
And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
Okay. You're not afraid? I don't fear death. It's the dying that scares me.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones.
Yeah, they do.
To fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
Yeah, it's that is partial. That is true to an extent. Yep. So are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
It's like going to heaven.
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
Oh? Tell me, it may make you feel better.
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
But the mages treat the elves and humans alike.
All he knew of the humans was what he had seen in the alienage.
Okay.
He was very wary of us. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
And what did he think of you?
Oh, I dread to think. I was a harsh taskmistress. He might have thought I was a demon in disguise. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive.
No, you can't.
Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to him?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night.
Wow.
I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Oh, no. You know what, I think I may ask this just because I'm not sure if, since he, as a dwarf, that he would have ever learned about what a phylactery is.
The phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down.
That's
They
interesting.
called him Maleficar. A
Or
mage who
apostate.
practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood, and
Yeah,
lost.
they just throw that
I begged the
title
Templars to
around
tell me if
just
he
for one that
suffered, if they gave him a
leaves.
quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
Oh, man. It's not your fault, Wynne.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them?
Oh, Wynne.
I failed an errand. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Did he now? Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope.
Then again...
The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
Huh. See, there is a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Aww. And now we have her companion quest.
What's on your mind? I will answer to the best
Nothing. Alright, so that's all we can talk to her about. So, the quest is... spoke Dalish elves, however, Wynne believes that he never managed to find them, and that he was hunted down and killed by the Templars. So basically, when we go to the elves, we can ask if Anarin ever made it there. And of course, kill Flemeth and take the grimoire. Alright, let's talk to Zevran again.
What say you?
And some questions.
By all means.
Alright, I think this is going to give me some disapproval, but I want to just get this out of the way.
What say you?
Do you stare at everyone like that?
Not everyone, but a handsome man like yourself. Why not? I am sure you are a man who draws many stares from women and other men alike. Does this bother you?
It does, actually.
Then I shall stop. Please accept my apologies. Now that that is out of the way, shall we move on? With my eyes fastened elsewhere, I assure you.
How much did I lose? Oh my gosh, 26! Oh! Wow. Oh, man.
What say you?
Alright, so I'm gonna have to...
Oh, this should be good.
I'm gonna have to build that back up. Ugh. Just want to make it clear, like, look, Zev.
Something you need?
I'm with look, I'm not interested. I don't swing that way. I'm with Leliana over here. So could you stop with those stairs? Just so there's nothing, you know, Leliana doesn't start wondering. Okay? Alright, so maybe maybe 6 of these total would be enough. Alright, so let's try this. Because I believe they give 5 each.
How nice. How nice. How nice.
Yep, I was right. So that was enough. Okay, so now he's back to full approval. Okay, good. Got the boost to dexterity. Very nice. Oh my goodness. Alright. We have done quite a bit of conversing over the last few episodes. I know it may be boring for some of you guys, but I hope that it also, for some of you, you enjoy that in terms of getting to know these characters better, so you can sympathize with their stories, or get to really enjoy how deep they are and complex they are with all their various backgrounds and stories. I find it really well done, especially with how the voice actors make these characters just really well. So let's go back to our.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Take out
Blood and
Leliana.
damnation.
Get Mikey in there. Okay. So, I'm not really wanting to do a main quest right now. I am actually interested in doing one of the DLC side quests here, which is these 2 yellow ones here. The Banlorn's Lands, or the Soldier's Pass. I think I may want to do this one first. In fact, let me reselect my group. Let's see. Win.
Yes.
Liliana.
Indeed.
And... I'm not sure if I want to take Alistair for this one. You know what? I think I'll take Zevran.
Yes.
Here we go. 3 rogues and a mage. This should be interesting. There's really nothing that requires like a tank like Alistair for this. So I could also bring Mikey. Instead of Zevran. But I am a bit curious about what Zevran may say. Alright, so let's first go to... Alright, so let's go to Soldier's Pass. Oh, cut off again. What is this, another ambush? Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. Yep. More Darkspawn. Hadouken! Oh wait, no. Whoops. I thought he was going to shoot like a fireball. Nope. Oh, standoff. Oh my gosh, the rest of us are just on the ground on fire and it's just win. Oh boy. Oh, we're good as new now. Vessel of the Spirit. Whoa. Let's get my wolf out. Whoa, look at that. Let's take care of these guys. Heal, win, heal. Make my way up here to this guy, this Hurlock Omega. There we go, we got him. Oh, more. Let me go get this barricade. That's right, Zevran and the wolf fight these guys. I'm gonna make my way through all of them. Like this. I'll make my way through all of them just to get to this barricade. And break it. I don't have to, but I am. Oh! The Queen of Hearts sent me to fulfill her request. Oh, and to you as well. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Win? What happened?
That was interesting. And draining.
I'm not sure what happened.
I called forth the spirit that
You
sustains
did?
me, so that it could lend us
Wow.
aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a
Wait a
little.
minute. So, are you saying that you could kill yourself doing this?
Well, that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that
No.
particular trick to entertain children at
No,
parties.
you should not. I don't want you exerting yourself.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a new ability of Wynn's. Alright, let me check to make sure that it's now... Okay. So yeah, you could do that, but... So here's what it is. Destroying enemies with a release of energy, restoring some health and mana, and earning bonuses. However, once she deactivates the ability, she is stunned and suffers penalties to movement, attack, and defense. So while it's good, once it like all of a sudden deactivates, then it's gonna immobilize her. So I just never use that because it, you know, only if it's like really needed. But considering all of her other abilities, I just feel like she doesn't really need that. or need to use that all the time. And story-wise, I would be like, you don't ever do that again, because all you're doing is just reducing the amount of time you have. Let's go ahead and just finish looting this area. More death root. Okay, moving right along. Oh, death root here. Look at this. Who is this guy? Felix. Felix the cat.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden.
Really?
Of course,
I kind of
that's
travel
part
in this
my
area all the
problem,
time.
isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
You don't have a mule to pull your cart anymore. Oh, man. Are you asking me to what? To go find your mule for you?
Oh, no. I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Huh. Look at the looks that Wynn and Liliana are giving him. Like, what is with this guy? I am Niximus. Pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control
A
rod,
what?
I'm told, for a golem.
For a
No point in
golem?
me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
You're offering me a control rod for a golem? What does a control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem.
Really?
So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch,
I would think
isn't it?
so.
The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated.
Okay.
Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn.
Oh, is that all?
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely. Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just, oh, by the way. How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work.
Great.
Hence the low price. What do you say?
How much do you want for it?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're
I just don't
giving
want
it to
to have
me
to
for
lug
free.
around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit.
Huh.
To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Alright, I think I can use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honnleath. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Huh. And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Huh. Great. Okay then. Looks like we're off to Honnleath to find this golem. No, not golem, as in not golem as in sneaker. We need to go to Honnleath for the precious. No, no, no. As in giant rock soldier golem. Rock man. Nah, that sounds silly. Honnleath. Off to Honnleath we go. Sounds like a new companion. Come on, load. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a manual save. Actually, hold on a second. I think I want to do another save. I'm not really planning on using it for anything. It's just a hunch, just in case. I'm just looking at this here. Come on, pull up.
I'm sensing
Oh
more
boy.
darkspawn.
Run, people! Run!
Desire. Delight.
Hold on. Let me finish saving. Come on. Alright. Get Wolf out. There we go.
I'm sensing more darkspawn. All right. Of course.
Here we go. Well, he did say he was overrun by darkspawn, so he wasn't kidding. Come on, get back here. Oh, in the back. Alright. Olaf's chest?
No.
Oh, I need a key. Okay. Can I loot these guys? Nope. Malachite. Who stashed those boots in that barrel? Oh man, I gotta get rid of these boots. I'll just throw it in this barrel here. Oh, there's that golem. And more darkspawn.
All right.
Oh, Hurlock Alpha. Wonderful. This guy, we got. Come on.
Delight.
Finish them off. Wipe them out. All of them. Okay. Open this. Ooh, heavy
All done.
chainmail. Pretty nice. Aw, poor villager. A bloodied bronze key. You know, that chest we saw earlier did say something about needing a key. Maybe this goes with it. Huh. Nice to know that those darkspawn, of all the things they have, is that they're carrying currency. A note from Honnleath Village Council. What does this say? Mistress Matilda, the council has unanimously agreed to put you in charge of the decorations for Honnleath's upcoming Harvest Festival. We all adored what you did with the village for the winter solstice. As usual, the statue... Oh, wait. must be adorned with items that capture the essence of the season. Iris kindly offered the use of her wide-brimmed straw hat with the berries and daisies, and would love to see it on the statue. On the statue. Someone mistyped that. Farmer Goodman will also donate some of his baby pumpkins. We think a garland of small pumpkins and ribbons draped about the statue's shoulders would be lovely. Whatever you decide will be splendid, I'm sure, and we are all looking forward to it. Councilman Murray. Murray. Hey, Councilman Murray. Let's check this chest here, shall we? Ooh. Lightning crystal. Olaf's prized cheese knife. It's good. Not quite as good as what I already have.
Complete.
But then again, I do have 2 other rogues with me, don't I? Let's see how it compares to the Beastman's dagger. It's like, it's almost exactly the same, actually. Here you go, Liliana. Okay. Let's see if this rod will work. Bird seed? The bat opportunity, most of the bird seeds are scattered about to attract the birds. Shale.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
On closer inspection, it appears to be a golem like those few that remain in Orzammar, but obviously damaged and corroded by inactivity. Let's say the phrase to try and activate the golem. Dulif Gar. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working, or the code word is incorrect. I love that he shrugged his shoulders there like, I don't know why it's not working. I thought that was funny. Great. So, now we have to see if we can find someone that's up in this town that's still alive, and see if they can tell us the right phrase. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to see if there are more still survivors in this village.